Morning, viewers. Just woken up. It's 6:30. Had a decent night's sleep this time. Wasn't as cold as the night before, so I was much more comfortable. Maybe the alcohol helped as well. I mean, I did have the whiskey the night before, but obviously must have burned that off really quickly because it was just so cold. So I'm going to radio John in a bit. I'll give him an extra few minutes because he did work hard last night. In the meantime, I'll make myself a brew. 7:10. Not heard a peep from John yet. So I'm going to get dressed, get most of me stuff sorted, and then hopefully I can get him up and get going. It is 7:50, and it's a reasonable morning. It is spitting a little bit, but where we are, we've got plenty of covering so we can stay dry. We're just starting to pack things away so that we can get going soon.
Morning. We've got some spam on the go before we leave camp. Aye, my bag, as you will have seen, was already at max capacity and I've been left a towel, a pair of pants, the knife, the axe and a lantern. So I've got to somehow shove all that in now as well. Thanks, lads.
Nearly finished with the packing away. Leave no trace, which is what we're doing. There's our bin bag full of stuff there. Nearly pointed at my own bag then. I'd love to throw that away. Not because it's not in good condition, but because it's just really heavy. Should be setting off in about 5 to 10 minutes, I reckon. And then hopefully, within the next half hour to an hour, we should find a bit of signal and figure out what our route is and where we're going. And also respond to some text messages that I imagine will have come through in the last 24 hours.
Morning everybody, John vlog time. So I'm having my last beer that I never drank last night, despite what the bedtime vlog may have suggested. We're all packed up, we've knocked over our fire pit and made it look like a grave.
Yeah.
As you can see, there's not a single piece of rubbish on the ground. So I hope they don't dig up this camp spot, but just want to give you a little looky at where we were. Because it was lovely. We were in this valley, looking down here, next to this babbling brook. Yeah. Can't get much better than this. Onwards! To victory!
All defeat.
Nah, we don't know the meaning of the word, Tim. We're the Trailblazers. So we just wanted to highlight viewers the destruction that the local council, we really firmly believe, have done to Kinder Scout. All of these holes have been dug to stop people camping because people leave so much rubbish. And on that side of the river, you can see, dug up, not a single spot in Snake Forrest. All over here, dug up. It's terrible.
It is terrible, but it's a lesson. The lesson to those who are new to wild camping, or those who just think it's just, you know, well, it is a bit of fun, but it's just a bit of fun for them. You know, you have to look after where you're staying.
Well, I think anyone who's new to wild camping, that's a message that all wild campers put out often, as we do. So they'll be used to it. I think the main culprit, as we see him, is the average campers, party campers, people who come out just to have a drink in a tent and whatnot. Because we seen by that mountain of rubbish on our first visit, that ain't no wild camping rubbish.
No.
You know, there was full tents left, camping chairs, every bit of rubbish. You know?
Well, you can just see the mess they made of the pathway as well.
Yeah, look at them, look at this pathway now. This used to be flat going from over there around, and it's absolutely destroyed. You have to keep going higher and higher.
And you can see on the opposite bank where it all used to be nice flat ground.
Correct.
It's now
Over the river, used to be flat, and now it's got that holes all over it. You tell me that looks nice. Doesn't? It's a bloody eyesore. I think I'll need to write a letter to him. To whom it may concern. Stop fucking digging up the forests.
Yeah.
You might want to keep campers away. Then install fucking bins. Would you agree with me, viewers? You know, I've been to parks in Europe, and there's bins absolutely everywhere. Probably every 100, 150 metres there's a bin. In the park, and if that was the case here, people would have a place to put the rubbish. It'd also create local jobs. People don't empty those bins. I'm sure a lot of advertisers would do it voluntarily. You know, if they put out something what we've seen, Tim, that said it's 2 options. Option A is we're gonna dig holes over every viable camp spot in the forest to stop people camping. Or option B, we're going to install bins throughout, but we can't pay people to collect them. So campers are going to have to take weights with them back to town. You know, it'd be worth doing an ultralight pack, coming for the one-nighter with just a tent, couple of bags, and then filling up your bag with all as much rubbish as you can and taking it all home. We always say we try and pick up litter along the way.
It's not just campers that get affected though. It's everyday walkers who just fancy a day out.
Yeah.
They can't now walk through these trails without having to either get really muddy or, you know, potentially slip and hurt themselves, all because someone decided enough's enough with wild camping, I'm going to rip the whole place off.
Exactly.
You know, I know it probably doesn't do anything to the wildlife around here, but it just makes an entire mess.
Well, I think it would even, Tim. I mean, I know sheep are very agile animals, but you know, now that there's a ton of holes there, it's not going to be as easy or maybe as pleasing for them to go over that side. You know what I mean? Which I know isn't a massive impact, but at the end of the day, this is their natural habitat. Well, not really anymore. Fully artificial after the UK. But, you know, it will have an effect. Every little thing has an effect, the butterfly effect in it.
Yeah.
You can have a fart in Japan and a hurricane in China. I think that's the ancient proverb. He who farticus creates vindicus. So like here, they haven't dug up because it's so lumpy bumpy.
Yeah, you know, people were set up there. I think we were very lucky with where we got.
We were very lucky with that spot.
And they've obviously chopped some of these trees down
to
prevent people from, you know, setting up camp in this area. Because let's be honest, who's going to fucking lift that?
It does look like it's been chopped.
Even if you're Eddie Hall,
and that,
you're not going to lift that, are you?
To stop people camping here.
Because this is mostly, I mean, it's a tree bumping, but it's suitable.
That's within like, you know, that. And we can see it's man-made because there's the excavator track cut on it, all which is also just torn up the landscape. So,
more than anything else, just looks like shit.
Yeah, from our previous visit to Snake Forrest, which we loved it, this time we've been quite disappointed by the forest itself. Which is no fault of the forest. I don't know what these little channels of water are. Maybe these were excavator scoops as well. to stop people camping in this valley.
These are the holes.
Yeah, these are the holes. You can see they fill up. So I guess they will actually create good little pools for frogs to spawn and come summer,
Yeah.
come spring. But at what cost? Look at all of the middle, the dirt. We'll have to come back here, Tim, in like 2-3 years again and see if nature, they say nature finds a way. See if nature can find a way to clean up all this shit. As you can see, viewers, it's just been done without any fucking care in the world. We've got a grueling section of A road coming up, viewers, which you know is not our favourite. I prefer the famous Scottish knee road than an A road.
You won't be able to say that again, this is it.
There it is, viewers. I mean, look at that absolute disgrace of that. This is probably the worst of all the holes. This was a lovely bed of flat green grass on the other side of the river, and it's just been absolutely demolished to stop people staying there. And as you would have seen on our camping with the boys, the Peak District Special, this was, you know, we left it in perfect condition as we do with all of our camps, and I just think it's such a shame, not just for us but for the environment, for all the local community. Like you said, Tim, for the everyday walker. You know, imagine you came down, we only said yesterday that the Peak District isn't as touristy as the Lake District.
Yeah.
Well, imagine tourists would come here and said, let's go to that Snake Forrest. And you said, oh no, horrible in there. Bloody holes everywhere. Hey Tim, just couldn't believe when my dad and Kai turned up yesterday.
Yeah.
In the pitch black, in the pissing down rain. They both just leg it over to us. We think, who are these two randomers that's seen us from the top of the hill that think we're someone else?
I nearly went to the act.
And then I heard, as soon as they came over and went, what's happening, lads? I was like, doses. And then we come a bit closer and it's fucking my dad and Kai. I couldn't believe it, honestly.
Neither of us could. The euphoria as well,
Yeah,
because of what they came with.
yeah.
As well as it obviously being amazing to see them.
As me and Frankie said to you, we really didn't expect them to turn up without like clear instructions, but I had gave them. I just forgot. I said to him, go to the Snake car park. We're in the forest, next to the river. We'll be camped. This is where we've seen the mountain of rubbish last time.
I think we should try and see if we've got time today, try and see if there is a path that goes that way.
I think they will be, because we take the stairs straight up there.
Yeah.
Well, it might be.
I think the path actually exits near where you get on to go up towards the bombers and all that. Yeah.
It makes sense if it is. I just can't picture it myself.
Well, it's because they've decimated this place that it's now sort of thrown everything out of place. You just don't know where everything is.
So how are you feeling, Tim, with your bag on your first day?
It's heavy.
Mine's heavy, but it's not sore. I feel like because I've been used to it now. Yeah, because we never really go this way. We always take a right and go over take a right after the bridge and go straight up. Yeah. But it does look like through them trees, perhaps it carries on along the side of the river.
Yeah, there is a path.
Yeah, lovely. Oh, that's nice. It's a good stiff. It's a really good stiff. Oh, it's look like old stick.
It's almost the perfect stick to make a longbow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the one you found earlier,
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Lovely walking stick though, nice and smooth on the hand. Oh, look at this shop, really. Wow. Oh, it's lovely and peaceful this side, away from that big fast running stream. Oh, look at that little bird, Tim, at the base of this tree coming up on our left. Little black bird. We've seen a bunch of robins, indicating that winter's coming.
If you take a look to the right, John, viewers, up there, where that fence is up the top, that's where the road is.
Yeah. And we all know that walking on a road with these bags on your back, not a pleasant experience.
I'm not a tree person, as per se, but fucking look at that.
I know.
How bad is that?
Well, that's because these are farmed, aren't they, Tim?
Yeah.
They'll replant now. But it is still just absolutely disgraceful, eh? Peak District. Your mountains are top notch with Kinder Scouts, but Snake Forest this time getting a low rating, probably a 3 out of 10. Look at this, Tim. Just a perfect example of how fucking lazy people are. Just a bag of chicken, like a box of chicken left, with all the chicken pieces in it. That'll just start rotting, stinking up the area, yet the animals will eat it. But how many animals out here are fucking carnivores anyway? Only birds. Oh my god. And a fucking frying pan. Ridiculous. This is why they dig holes. The people watch this video that left that frying pan. He's a cunt. Oh Tim, I am gutted I never brought me foraging guy. I have seen a ton of mushrooms.
Yeah. Well, that can be another episode to get the foraging, I think.
Just a little log bridge. Let's look at all these little mushrooms here, for instance.
Oh yeah.
If I can remember, I'll check these out in my Fletcher foraging guide when I get home and see. The underneath is a grey, I forgot the terminology. There's many of them. Some over there as well, different type. Frankie fortunately lent me the boots that he had on, viewers, because he said after yesterday's boggy adventure his feet were dry the whole time, which I was quite amazed at. So he took my trainees home and lent me his boots, which I'm very thankful for. They're quite comfy, and so far my feet are dry as well, although we haven't gone through anything even close to what was yesterday. Yeah, a couple good ones down there, didn't he? So high we've come, viewers, so far.
An area down there that looks okay. Hasn't been damaged.
Oh yeah. Quite high up as well, isn't it? High above the river. Oh, you mean on the other side of the river?
Yeah, there's that one on the other.
Yeah. In fact, that one on the other side of the river looks good. See all the logs and that over there? Yeah. And it looks like someone's built a lean-to out of logs. Yeah. We should do one like that, Tim. Yeah. We should go out to a forest somewhere. and using all the dead trees and that, make ourselves just a bushcraft shelter. Just take sleeping bags, no tent. What do you think about that idea? Oh, careful on these. Wood gets slippy. Oh, nice little bridge though. Well, we have kind of done it, didn't we, on our, the Great Wood Camp.
Yeah. We did do that.
We're never for a night of like bushcraft survival instead of wild camping. I feel like a bushcraft survival night would be cool.
That would be.
Obviously, viewers, we would use a piece of land where we had landowners' permission to use as trees, any dead ones.
The bushcraft blazers.
The bushcraft blazers. The bushcraft boys.
Yeah. Tough going this forest, but it is nicer than being on the road. So I think that's still a winner.
You got that right, Tim. Anything's better than being on the road.
Yeah.
Right, campers, take a look at this straight ahead. I've never seen a mushroom as tall, as loud and as proud as this one. Just have a look at that. With a water. Wow. You know what I mean? It's brilliant, that. And then here we've got some other ones. These would probably be nice mushrooms for you to eat. Not that. Look at it waving in the wind.
Yeah, anything red would think.
Oh no, that's poisonous, that.
Yeah.
That's why it's red. It's like, stay away.
Yeah.
I meant this. Here, what a pick. When we were in Poland, you look for ones with not lines but pores on the bottom.
Yeah.
And you cut it and it's quite fleshy.
Yeah.
If I had my guide, I'd be able to tell. It's likely an edible type. But that thing is amazing. Like, and like us, we're leaving that because we respect the nature. Someone else would stamp on that.
Yeah.
We're just going to take you to see another example of why the council's digging holes in this forest, which we're seeing on our path up there. Is this. Look at this. I mean, what the hell has even happened here? You know? That looks like a great little grill. You know? Super lightweight. That weighs probably less than the axe. You've got the grill top on it there. Would have been perfect for us last night. Take some coals off the fire, put them in, cook our steaks and our lamb. But just look at that. Bit of mess. I don't know where this big bundle of wires come from, but there's another one a bit of edible, so we're thinking maybe it fell down when they were wiring up at the road, putting the fences up. But for it to land right here in all of this rubbish is quite strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless people seen the wire and dumped the rubbish on it and just thought someone will have to come and clean that wire, so they'll clean all this as well. Absolute joke. A tent left over there. A cool spot on the left of the river though. But look at that. Left. Probably got the poles in it. Looks like a big fucking tent. Whoa, whoa. What's that? An engine? Wow.
Cogs on the inside.
An old engine. That looks like a massive tent. And it looks like it's even got a purple bag on it. We have to go in there. That's our route. Trying to cross there. Oh Tim, I feel like that'll be so slippery. I reckon we take our bags off, take a few of these rocks and pad that out more. That is dangerous. The water running over them rocks will make them so slippery. And if you go, that is deep. You can't risk that. We debag, take a couple of these rocks here, throw them on the crossing. Too dangerous that, mate. It's not even a case of just getting wet. If you fall off there, you could seriously hurt yourself. We fixed that for the good of all hikers. That's because it was so rainy yesterday.
What needs to go first?
I can go first. Let's do that. This rock's not good to go off. You want me to you reach out and I'll grab and pull. Your weight on you into the screen inside. One, two, three.
There we go.
Nice.
Didn't even get your feet wet.
That was bad, but a good solution. Better than going through that. I'd say I just had visions of them rocks through the water going over being so slippery. and you're just falling. It's not even about getting worse, it's about the damage you do to yourself. With that bag, an extra 20 fucking 5 feet pulling you downwards. Bam! Smash! It really is, and we're having full mountain rescue because you're fucking broke a leg and you're fully submerged. Have to get the foil blanket back out. I'll have to have a look for a couple of them ponchos that go over the backpack as well. For myself. Because I like that.
Sitting lonely in my room again, trying to find the words to say, but nothing comes out.
All the litter that's been thrown out by cars. I hope this gets us out of the wall. I can't see a gate. Might be right to the very end where that little break is.
Every time, with all the emotions I built up inside, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line.
What? Climb over?
There will be a time. There will be a time. Sitting lonely in my room again, acting like I'm innocent. Why do I try?
Cross over when these go.
By telling me lies. When there's so many things that I keep in my mind, I hang around people.
Yeah, don't you remember that sign there? Where it said we see skylarks and thingio and thingio. We can see here the sentinels of the moors. We've got skylarks, golden plovers, curlews and short-eared owls. And we get on it, the other side of that wall. It's definitely where we went.
Give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, it doesn't say Emperor moth and common lizard.
I did think it was further along.
Going up and north today.
Should be okay if we keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a public booklet, so
Yeah. They'll meet the rest of them.
Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time.
Take 5 before we carry on up there.
Still no signal, but we found a bothy. John's going to go and explore it now. Walking across this, it's fucking murder. So boggy and the grass is so long. It's just a nightmare. Feet get stuck. It's just so tiring.
Aiming for the fence in the distance. We've come from Snake Forest. Behind us. We lost the path. This might look like a path. It's actually just a water inlet or something for animals. We lost the path somewhere from down there, so we're just booking it across the mountain. We're battling long and hard through the mountain. We have found the path. Yeah, I'm happy to see that. Words can't do it justice. We're happy. We found the path.
So happy.
We just trekked about a good few miles just over mountain wild terrain, haven't we?
Moorland.
Yeah, moors.
With basically no footpath. We had a sheep's trail for the first hour and a half, and then the rest of it was just all walking through all the peat and the moss and everything like that.
Yeah, it was...
So you're walking at probably 0.8 miles an hour or something like that, and it's just so tiring.
Yeah,
But
tiring.
we're on a pathway now.
Look at this happy dog.
Hello.
She's alright,
Hi, mate.
jumped up a bit.
Yeah, that's fine with us, that. Hello, babies.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you.
Just having a little breather.
Right, there's out of water.
Oh, is it?
I'm worried they will measure it up punctured by something in the wind bag. Because I'd like half a litre still in and I haven't drank half a litre. And the top of the bag was quite wet. So,
That's it. Oh, well, that would be annoying.
Miles that fall down at your door. When I'm walking, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I drove, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's going over you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
Made some good distance now. We're actually on a proper path, even though it doesn't fucking look like one. Miles better than being on the moors. So hopefully we'll reach the peak soon. Have Glossop or Hadfield in our sights.
Yes.
When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. And I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
Spent the last half an hour or so going through Bog Central. It's just been absolutely disgusting. Oh. Hopefully it'll calm down. So in 0.25 miles there's a left turn and then it's onto a road into Hadfield. How are you feeling?
pretty tired now. My shoulders are quite sore. My legs are a bit done in. I'd be, I mean, I'm alright. You know, I could keep going, but the bogginess is just horrible. So boggy, like in front of us even. It's like just up to your ankle, past your ankle. Wetness.
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
Almost to our turn. And then almost to our town.
It might be. I'll have a look in a sec.
Not half bad, is it? Not too shabby. We're off-roading it again on the search for the mysterious path, which we can't find, but we think might be at that post just ahead of us. But this stuff is so uneven. Found our path. We've come up the mountain yet again. Just another one to add to the tally. You can see how boggy it is. When we say on the clips it's boggy, you mean it. And it's a choice of walking through the flat bogginess or the really uneven bushes. So flat bogginess every day. From Manchester in the distance there. And just a nice view in front of us. A bath? Check this out. Oh, a bin next to this cool structure, which we're going to have a little 5-minute break on. You can see witness with that fucking, with that high up, and we're near Manchester. That's crazy. Making our way down the last footpath of the trip. What do you think about that, Tim?
Yeah. I'm just hoping we get there.
Yeah, let's hope we get there. We've been walking since 9. It's 3:30 now. We've come up off those and we're heading down, grueling on our feet and calves, but we're getting there. Look at this house. Lovely old archway. That door with the witch next to it. See the witch next to it? And then they've just got a peacock chilling in the garden. They're winning at life, these.
So painful walking on the roads.
Yeah, completely killing me.
You walk all day on the moors in all the bog and across rocks and things like that, and then get onto this flat road. It's the worst bit. Yeah. Genuinely the worst.
So, my God, me hair. So, we've made it to this town. It says 6-minute walk to the pub. But with the way our feet are, it's probably 60.
Yeah.
Because it's sore. So making our way to this pub where we'll have a dinner.
and then that'll power us to make our way to the train station to come home. I call that a successful trip. This town is lovely, just outside the Glossop though. Cobbled streets. Oh, it smells like fireworks or something. And it's just really nice. So the first pub we walk into, everyone's all dressed in black. They're only having a fucking wave. So we turn around to go to another one. And as we're going out, Tim accidentally knocks an old lady with his walking stick. Oh yeah. Oh, it was absolutely hilarious. Wasn't it, Tim?
No, it wasn't.
So we can't have food here, but we can have a pint. We're having a pint and then we'll find somewhere else for food.
First one was having a funeral. The second one's dead. At least we got a pint now, innit?
Cheers.
Cheers, Tim. That's why we do this. That's what it's all for.
Try and split the tree, shall I?
Go on.
Close enough. End of the line.
We bet.
Open sesame.